Hey guys, this is Mainly Watches and I'm Captain Nick. Thanks for joining me today. As you gathered from the title description, we're going to be looking at yet another ball. I've had two other ball watches on the channel and you can go back and see those reviews. Today we're looking at my latest ball and probably my favorite and by far the most expensive. This is the Engineer 3 Endurance 1917 TMT. This is a watch that has a really cool complication. It has a thermometer built into it. It's a mechanical thermometer, but it's an absolute stunner of a watch, and this is it right here. I've got this on a ARTEM Hydroflex strap. I believe it's the, they call it the Nebula Dust, but it's just an absolute stunning watch, and I really look forward to sharing this with you. So with that said, we're going to turn the camera and take a good look at this Ball Endurance TMT. This is the Engineer 3 Endurance 1917 TMT. The ball reference number on this is NT222C-S3C-GRC. This is a limited edition watch to 1,000 pieces, and MSRP on this guy is coming in at just about $3,700 US. So it is probably one of the more expensive watches in the Ball catalog, but it is really an absolute stunner. There are a lot of things that make this watch special, but the first thing we got to get out of the way here is the fact this is a commemorative watch to the Ernest Shackleton ill-fated Antarctic expedition from 1914 to 1917. Shackleton's ship, the Endurance, was beset in ice in the Weddell Sea down in the Antarctic in 1915, and the ship was eventually crushed by the ice. And in an incredible story, Shackleton and his crew traveled by the ship's boats to Elephant Island, and Shackleton then went on to sail in another boat with 4 others to seek help. And it's just an incredible story. And if you haven't read the book, I suggest you pick up a book on Ernest Shackleton's expedition with the Endurance. The ship was actually just found in 2022, and there's some amazing footage of the Endurance. You can see the watch on the back here is a limited edition out of 1,000 pieces, and it's just a gorgeous watch. So we're going to get into the specs on this. Starting with the case. The case on this, all of the Ball Engineer 3s, it's 904L stainless steel. So it's not 316, it's 904, same material that Rolex is using. While 316 is suitable for watches, and of course a lot of watches are made with it, 904 is a superior grade alloy stainless with higher amounts of nickel and chromium, plus some additional copper. So this is really the ultimate in terms of strength and resistance to corrosion. And of course 904L polishes up to this beautiful, beautiful luster, as you can see. Now, 904 stainless is about 3 times the price of 316, so that helps to contribute to the fact that these are not inexpensive watches. Getting into the dimensions here quickly, the diameter on this watch is coming in at 42 millimeters. Thickness on the wrist is 13. You have the very unfortunate 21 millimeter lug width. And the weight of this guy on the bracelet is coming in at 180 grams. So it's a heavy watch on the Ball bracelet. I have this on the ARTEM Loopless Hydroflex strap, and on this strap it's coming in at a very nice 105 grams, I believe. The bracelet alone is weighing over 100 grams, and I'll show you that bracelet. To be honest, I've not even worn the watch on the bracelet. I still have the bracelet here still in the factory packaging. My biggest pet peeve with this bracelet is the butterfly clasp and the fact that you don't have any micro adjustments. I've got another ball with the same bracelet, although this one is 904 stainless, and it's a little too blingy for me. That's why I've not put it on here. As you can see, it's all high polished, and yeah, it's just not my style. It's a gorgeous bracelet, and we'll take a closer look at it. But yeah, back to the watch. So you have 100-meter water resistance, screw down crown, screw in case back, and that beautiful, beautiful high polish all around here. The lugs have a little bit of a brushing on top of the lugs, very satiny kind of finish, high polish bezel, and just beautiful execution. As common with all the other balls that I own, the length of the lugs is quite short, so straps are tight. You can see this ARTEM Hydroflex is right up on the case. And I've had this issue with all the balls I own. It's just the short lugs make it a very tight fit for getting your straps on. If we look at the crystal, you have a very, very high-end, high-quality sapphire crystal, beautifully finished. The clarity on this is exceptional. It's almost invisible, so I would say it's a very high-grade crystal. Of course, it is treated with anti-reflective coating. The dial, this is the sunray green finish. I believe they do have a few other colorways, an ice blue and a black. You have the BAL signature tritium tubes on these. Alright guys, I'm doing my best here to capture the tritium lume. These are glow tubes, so this glows constantly all night long, and you can see it's kind of difficult to capture it here on my iPhone, but hopefully this gives you an idea. So you've got those 16 tritium gas tubes, and just lovely. And then that brings me to the date window, which is in a very unique position at the 1 o'clock. Pretty cool. I don't have a watch with a date at the 1 o'clock. I have a Doxa, which has the date at 11 o'clock, but this one it's at 1. Then the highlight of this, I think, is the thermometer, and that's a bit of a party trick. You can get these in either Celsius or Fahrenheit. This one is in centigrade. The thermometer is a mechanical thermometer. Now, BAL tells you to get an accurate temperature reading, you need to have the watch off of your wrist for about 10 minutes, and then it will give you an accurate temperature reading. When it's on your wrist, when you're wearing it, obviously it's going to start reading your skin temperature, and it will not show the ambient air temperature. Getting into the movement on this, the movement is the BAL RR1601C. Now, this is based on a ETA 2892A2, but it is highly modified by BAL. It's a 4 Hz movement running at 28,800 beats per hour, and it has a 42-hour power reserve. It is COSC certified, and I can definitely tell you this watch is running exceptionally well. It is running 1 to 2 seconds a day, so very, very good. The watch is anti-magnetic, and BAL claims 5,000 G shock resistance on that movement. The mechanical thermometer is integrated into the movement, and it has a temperature range of -35 to +45 centigrade. The winding action on this is buttery smooth. I mean, the refinement of the crown too, the way BAL has done the threading on here, it's buttery smooth. It really is. It's just gorgeous. Winding it, it's absolute pleasure. So yeah, it is indeed a high-end movement, and I'm very happy with it. So if we take a look at the bracelet here, and again, I've not put it on the bracelet, but you can see you've got solid end links, screwed links. They do give you some half links. There are 2 half links in there, 1 on each side, and you've got that butterfly clasp. As I mentioned, it's a heavy bracelet. I threw this on the scale and it came in over 100 grams. Now, this is not sized. You can see it's still in the factory package. And as I said, my biggest issue with this is just it's just a little too blingy for my taste. It's very shiny, but the quality is exceptional. It's a very solid bracelet, and it's a common bracelet design that Bal has been using for years. Very solid, just not my taste. This watch I have actually struggled to find a suitable strap for, and I'm still flip-flopping. I mean, I love this ARTEM Hydroflex, and I picked this Nebula Dust bracelet up here thinking it would work really well with a watch, and it does. Um, it's super comfortable, and that's the primary reason why it seems to be my go-to strap. But I have experimented with a variety of leather straps that I have as well, which also look really dressy. I think this gives it a bit more of a sporty vibe, but I have some very nice Hirsch leather straps that I've put it on, which also look smart. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about this strap and how well it works with a watch. I'm kind of curious. I mean, I've put it on black leather and brown leathers. It's obviously not going to work too well, I think, with an elastic strap. Of course, I can always put it on the bracelet, but I keep coming back to this combination with this ARTEM strap. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think in your comments about the strap. I'm kind of curious to hear and see what suggestions you guys have. Alright guys, quick wrist shot here. I've done this outside so you can see how this fits on my 7.5-inch wrist a little better. But yeah, it is an absolutely striking dial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video review. I try to put out a new video every Friday, so stay tuned. And, in the meantime, I would very much appreciate it if you consider subscribing to the channel and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Till then, we'll see you guys next week. Stay safe out there, and thank you for watching Mainely Watches.